So, ito na ang season ng mga foldables and flippables ni Samsung. And hawak ko right now is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. This is the latest iteration ng mga flippables ni Samsung. And this comes together with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, the best na kaya offer ni Qualcomm. Together with a 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. And well, actually meron pang 512 gigs of storage sa higher variant. This comes together with a 4,000 mAh of battery with a 50 MP na dual camera. And meron din siya IP48 na water resistance. And Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 ang kanyang glass protection sa labas. Is this phone worth the upgrade? Pag-usapan natin after this quick intro. So, si Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 na may 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage would come at a price point of 70,000 pesos. And yung kanya 512 would come at a price point of 78,000 pesos. Official link on the description box below. Now, one thing na napansin ko dito sa kanya is, honestly, it's small. I'm not too much of a fan ng mga flippables and mga foldables. But something na magugustuhan mo dito sa Samsung Z Flip 6 is saradong-sarado pag sinara mo tong phone na ito. And pag binuksan mo siya, yung kanyang crease is very small. Halos hindi mo na siya mapapansin pag tumitingin ka dito sa phone na ito. If you're watching videos on this one, halos hindi mo na mapapansin yung crease niya dito. One thing to like about itong phone na ito is that yung kanyang dual camera is maliit. Now, one thing to dislike about itong phone na ito is ang liit ng kanyang display dito. Yung mga makita mo sa Xiaomi and sa Honor, halos full screen na ang meron na dito, except siguro mas malaki lang ka ng camera module. Honestly, I hope now it could be better sa Flip 7. One thing to like about this one is sturdy siya. Pag nilagay mo sa table na naka-fold din ng ganito, okay, kayang-kaya na mag-stand, walang problema. And pag inopen mo naman siya like this one, straight na straight siya. Hindi siya tulad ng iba na medyo may kunti pagka-V pa. Ito, straight na straight nito sa Z Flip 6. Now, this phone is equipped with the latest na Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. But to my surprise, nung niran ko ang Antutu benchmark dito, 1.43 million points lang nakuha niya, which is way lower than mga Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 ng ibang brands, which can give me roughly mga 2.1 to 2.2 million points. And ito ang kanyang breakdown score. Makita mo medyo dihado rin siya sa GPU. Therefore, this is definitely not a gaming phone. 4,600 ang kanyang loop score dito sa Wild and Extreme, pero mababa ang kanyang stability, 39%. Now, hindi ka matutuwa sa kanyang thermals. Makita mo, nagsimula siya sa green, pero mabilis siya mag-drop to red. And nakita natin na this throttled to 49% na kanyang best performance. Now, this phone has a small battery, 4,000 mAh of battery. Could have been 5,000 para medyo mas tumagal-tagal, pero it would definitely add weight to this phone. Now, on day-to-day usage, kaya naman na magtagal ng one whole day. I didn't have too much problem with the battery life, but sa charging lang medyo na problema kasi 25 watts lang kaya niya i-support. Plus, wala pang charger na kasama. And this one also supports 15 watts of wireless charging and 4.5 watts of reverse wireless charging para sa mga AirPods and para sa mga Galaxy Buds 3 as well. Now, if you're looking for a charger na pwede dito sa Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, I would recommend this one, si Anker 312 na 25 watts na fast charger. Saktong-sakto, 25 watts, so you would get the most out from this charger. Link on the description. Now, nung sinalang ko to sa battery stress test ng PC Mark, and it was able to impress me. Imagine mo guys, so binigyan ako ng 13 hours and 32 minutes na screen on time, which is quite impressive for a 4,000 mAh na battery. Now, itong phone na ito, on the inside, it has a 6.7-inch na foldable LTPO AMOLED display. It also has a 120Hz of screen refresh rate and 2,600 nits ang kanyang maximum brightness. Since medyo makapal ang kanyang bezel dito, this one has a 85% na screen-to-body ratio. And if you were browsing ng mga socials dito, definitely mag-enjoy ka naman. Browsing on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, pag-browse mo, pag-scroll mo, expect a buttery smooth experience. And this one also has a level 1 na wideband security level, so you can watch HD rin dito sa phone na ito. And if you're watching naman sa YouTube, expect mo a really good experience dito dahil the screen is really good. And one thing na magugustuhan mo dito is hindi mo rin talaga mapapansin yung twist sa gitna while you're watching. Colors are punchy and it will give you a immersive experience. Now dito sa labas meron siyang 3.4-inch na Super AMOLED display. This one is being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and there's a lot of things na pwede mo magawa naman dito. Siyempre may AOD siya, you have the calendar, the calculator if you need it, and you have yung mga Spotify and mga health stats mo, pwede mo iset lahat dito on the outside screen. And another thing is pwede mo rin gamitin ang yung rear camera dito to take a selfie video. Now, since this phone has a dual stereo, pakinggan na natin kung gaano kalakas nga ba tunog nito. Now, honestly, the sound is just enough. Hindi siya ganong kalakasan like yung mga S24 Ultra, but yung loudness is just around the level of a mid-ranger. That's why napabili ako ng Galaxy Buds 3 to be able to pair with this one. What's nice dito is pwede ka mag-wireless charge on this phone. Papataw wala dito and mag-wireless charging na siya. Another thing dito sa kanya is yung design niya looks kinda good. And medyo may pagka-Toblerone design din siya, which kinda looks unique on its own. Pag nilagay mo naman dito sa tenga mo, you'd feel the sound is really great. Kung hiling mo mga R&B, mga pop, and mga Korean songs, this buds would definitely give you a good listening experience. And kung nagko-conversation ka with other person, sabi naman sa akin, crystal clear naman ang sound. And meron din siya active noise cancelling, so expect mo mas clearer and medyo mas drown out yung mga noise na sa paligid. So if you want one of this, I'll be linking on the description din. Now, pagdating sa gaming, I played 4 games dito. Marvel Future Fight, Call of Duty Mobile, Farlight 84, and Genshin Impact. Pagdating naman sa Future Fight, sinet natin sa highest graphical setting, and the experience was really great. Wala ka naman dapat ikakaba dito kasi hindi naman siya ang graphical intense na game. The controls are great. Medyo uminit siya up to around mga 47 degrees Celsius. If you play the game Call of Duty Mobile, walang problema. Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 ka, hindi mo siya masyadong optimized. Expect mo pa rin a really good experience dito. Iset mo sa all high settings. The controls are good. The touch response is okay. And probably the only thing na medyo reklamo ko dito is medyo mas mahina ang kanyang sound, so you have to put on these buds. And what's nice dito sa buds na ito is I think meron naman sa low latency, so wala ka naman mafe-feel na delay sa kanyang sound. And this one heated up to 46 degrees Celsius. Pagdating sa Farlight 84, sinet ko sa all high settings. To my surprise wala akong masyado na feel na lag. Siguro medyo minimal after 30 minutes of game time dito, playing mga VR matches dito. And the touch response was good. Medyo uminit siya. Dito ko napansin na medyo uminit itong phone na ito, lalo sa kanyang screen sa likod. And there are times that it feels a little bit uncomfortable when you're gaming too long dito sa Flip 6. Though the gameplay was nice, pero uminit siya up to around mga 48 degrees Celsius. Now, for the ultimate test, Farlight 84. Sinet natin sa all high. And yung by default pagpasok mo na kasi sa high na settings, which is good. The gameplay was definitely good. The controls are great. Halos minimal ang lags dito. And playing for 30 minutes, uminit siya. Near 50 degrees Celsius nga lang dito sa phone na ito. So, you better buy a phone cooler to keep it cool. Napag-usapan natin quickly ang kanyang camera. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS and a 12MP na ultra-wide lens. And this one can shoot you up to 4K and 60. Ang kanyang front-facing camera is 10MP and can also shoot you up to 4K and 60. Napag-usapan na natin ang kanyang camera. We know na si Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, medyo tama lang ang kanyang camera. Nothing really to be proud about. So let's see kung nag-improve naman siya dito sa Galaxy Z Flip 6. So if you're looking at some of these rocks, medyo gumanda ang kanyang mga output dito and you can see a lot of details dito sa mga rocks na to. Very simple shot but doon mo makita kung gaano karami details makukuha niya. And what I like naman dito sa picture na ito is not so bad yung kanyang pagka-green dito. Natural ang kanyang green and the subject is really separated from its background. Na kung tumingin ka naman dito sa bulaklak na ito, you would see a lot of details sa kanyang petals. Lahat ng details kitang-kita mo pa rin dito sa kanya. Kahit dito sa shot na ito, I was really amazed na nakukuha niya lahat ng details na gusto makita din dito sa flower na ito. And moving along, you see itong green na ito, medyo a little bit saturated but hindi OA yung kanyang pagka-saturated dito sa green na ito. Now, it's about time na laruin naman natin ang kanyang ultra-wide lens. This is a 0.6 na ultra-wide shot, a normal shot, 2 times zoom, 4 times zoom, and this is a 10 times zoom. So, zooming for 10 times, medyo nalolos konti ang kanyang mga details, but it's still usable naman ang photo na ito. I think it's a little bit AI enhanced na rin itong photo na ito, no? But I would say now, after 4 times zooming this one, it's still clear. Now, one thing that you should appreciate dito sa kanyang camera is that okay ang kanyang color from the 0.6 to the normal lens niya. Sa mga ibang camera, no, mapapansin mo medyo ibang kanyang color. But this one, na-preserve naman yung kanyang color. If you look at the signage, okay. And if you look at yung kanyang leaves dito sa likod, okay naman, no? Though it's a little bit softened pag medyo zoom in mo siya. But kung hindi mo naman siya zoom, I think it looks kinda okay. Even din dito sa mga dahon na ito, it looks okay. Pag zoom in mo, sharp pa rin naman siya. Now, if you bring the camera into indoor low light, you'll be able to get some really nice shot. Itong kanang camera would be able to perform even though sa low light, and taking some of these shots, mga figurine shot na medyo low light, looks good. Now, another thing to love about this camera is that mabilis siya mag-focus. Ang ganda yung kanyang pagka-pop out ng ganang subject. Oh, look at this one. And taking some product shot like itong Galaxy Buds 3 looks quite good. Now, kung mahilig ka naman sa food photography, itong kanang camera would be able to get you some really nice shots of foods. And taking a look at some of these shots, honestly, it looks good. Mga cake na ito, looks yummy. And taking this food shot looks also okay. Now, taking some bean shot, pag zoom in mo, looks good and sharp pa naman. Now, if you take some photo on outdoor condition, you'll see some really good photos from this camera. You can also use the rear camera as your front-facing camera. But ito, kinuha natin using the inside camera. And taking some indoor shot naman, using the front-facing camera, looks okay, sharp naman. But I would say na if you can use the outside one, it would definitely look better. Now, if you're using the front-facing camera for vlogging, okay siya, sharp naman siya. And if you just using your bare hand, hindi naman siya matagtag. And if you use the rear camera, taking a 4K video, sharp and magandang color, and even indoor, this camera is set to perform. Now guys, if you have 70,000, should you splurge dito sa Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6? I would say it depends, no? There are people na mahilig sa mga foldables and mga flippables na it's the in thing na ngayon eh. Medyo naubusan na rin ng idea mga phone manufacturers, so kaya kailangan nila mag-innovate na something like this. This is definitely good, mo sa pocket, madaling bitbitin. But if you're looking to game intensity on this one, this is definitely not the phone for you. You better buy yung mga gaming phones na pwede mong mabili, given na meron ka 70,000 pesos. But if you're looking for a very fashionable phone na may display sa labas at sa loob, this phone would definitely fit the bill. Kung mahilig ka sa mga fidget, na mag-close, open, mga clamshell type, I think this is simply perfect. So if you're looking for a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, I'll be posting the link on the description box below kung saan mo pwede mabili ito officially kay Samsung. Now, I believe na meron din siya mga trade-in program na pwede nyo i-check. Just simply click the link on the description. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends, and a sub to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.